Hey, this is Mr. Beckstrom, and welcome to Calculus. This is the fall of 2020. I am super excited about this semester. Calculus is the first class that I taught, and happens to be my favorite class. And I have not taught it online yet, so I'm excited. See what happens here. I hope it translates well to this online environment. We shall see. But I wanted to kind of go through some of the more important things. Things will kind of adapt and change over time, but some of the things will stay the same. So let's kind of just go through some of the kind of important things. So Sakai is going to be our main site for everything. We should be able to kind of access everything from here. So you should be able to go into Sakai and choose your class here. This is MAT271 Calculus 130. So the overview screen right here, it's got the class name, it's got my contact information. It has the link for the Google Sheets calendar. This is super important here. This is going to have all of our due dates, test dates. It's going to have when we're going to start new sections. It's going to have when they're due. It's going to have any holidays. It's going to have the last date of withdrawal, final exam dates, all that good stuff. And if anything changes, I'll update it on this Google Sheets calendar. And as long as you have that link, you can pull it up, and any changes that I make will happen in real time. So make sure you save that link somewhere, or you check this often. This will kind of make sure that you have all your due dates going on. All right, we're going to be using two sites or software for this class, Gradescope and MyMathLab. MyMathLab you've probably already used if you've taken 171 and 172. And I sent an announcement with how to register for that. There's also a Pearson representative, Erica Longbeck, I think, and I put some information there and announcements on how to set up an appointment with her if you'd like, but it's not too hard, and I put the instructions there. And then Gradescope, that's kind of a new software that I'm going to be using this semester, and this is a software where you're going to be taking tests at home by writing on some kind of piece of paper, and then you take a picture with your phone, you turn that picture into a PDF, and then you just upload it into Gradescope, and then I can go ahead and grade it from there and turn it back to you. This is going to be a huge step up from just taking a test in MyMathLab, because this will allow me to give you feedback. It'll allow me to give you partial credit for turning in work, and I think it'll be a lot better for your overall learning and feedback in the class. All right, so main stuff right here. So announcement, this is going to be the main way that I'm going to communicate with you all. I've already put out two announcements. One of them is the registering for Gradescope, which if you click on that, it kind of goes through that. I give you some couple of articles on how to scan pictures into PDFs, how to submit assignments, view feedback, request regrades, all that kind of good stuff, and how to register. And then I think the other one, let me go back to announcements here, is how to register for MyMathLab. Go to the site. Here's the course ID here. Oh, I think I messed up. So that should be Beckstrom 91741. It's right here. So I'm going to go back and correct this. But this is if you want to set up an appointment with Erica Longenbach. You can click on this link here. Here's the times that she's available. All right. The syllabus, this is important that you take a look at that. It has lots of information, but it tells you the schedule, how excuse me, how the grade is determined, the attendance policy. You can kind of go through that yourself when you get a second. Academic honesty, the required materials. Make sure that you have a TI-8384 calculator. It also has the course ID for my math lab as well. Lots of contact information from me. As far as office hours, it's by request, so you just shoot me an email letting me know the times that you're available, and I will set up a time to meet with you, usually through Sakai meetings, so that way we can do a live one-on-one meeting that way. All right, I'm going to really try to take advantage of forums this semester. So I've already set up a couple of forums. I have the Getting Started forum here where I've already put all the information for registering for my math lab and registering for Gradescope here. I've also, under general discussions, I've also have a please introduce yourself to the class where I took some time to kind of introduce myself and to talk a little bit about this class and how the forums are going to work. So please add some posts and reply to some posts. And I'm asking everybody to post at least once per week. You won't be graded on it, but I'd like to see you either do a reply or a post just to keep the communication going. You can try to answer a question that somebody has. You can try to pose a question. You can try to ask, why did we do something, or how do we do something? Lots of great things. The tests and quizzes. So right now there's a getting started quiz. You need to make sure you take that right away. I think it's just 10 questions. Most of the answers are going to be on the syllabus. It's just to make sure that you kind of get accustomed to the procedures and policies of the class. So it shouldn't be too hard. You have unlimited attempts. You just have to get, I think, an 80% or higher in order to start your attendance. So the longer you put it off, the more absences you're going to get. So the best thing to do is to go ahead and get that done on the first day, which will be Monday the 17th. Email. So if I send an email out to everybody, I'll use that. But I usually don't do that. I usually send out stuff through announcements. Resources. This is going to be really important. I'm going to post all of my content videos that I do through here. Usually they're going to be short videos. I'll usually do a problem or two for every section. I'll usually try to pick out one of the harder problems that's either going to be on a homework assignment or on a test, and kind of go through it, make sure that I explain all the steps and the tricky parts of it and where the pitfalls are, all of that. And that's pretty much the entire site. So I look forward to having a great semester. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact me. The best way to contact me is through my email at beckstromz@durhamtech.edu. For those that know me or have had me before, you know that I respond generally very quickly. On weekdays, the only thing is I usually go to bed early, so if you email me at 11 or midnight, I'm not going to reply back until the morning. But other than that, weekdays, weekends, I'll usually get back with you within a couple of hours. The phone number you can reach me at sometimes, although if I'm doing videos or I'm talking to students or anything else like that, I won't be able to take your call. And that's it. So I hope you have a great semester, and I look forward to seeing you in the virtual study session, which you will find on the syllabus and the Google Sheets calendar. Thank you, and have a great rest of your semester.